Well, welcome to the Crookston High School Gymnasium. We're going to give you a little bonus coverage here as the Crookston Pirate JV girls basketball team and Breckenridge. They're in a dandy. We're tied at 48 apiece. Crookston's going to have the ball with 9.1 seconds remaining, so we're going to give you a little bonus coverage here. While we have a timeout, let's take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Draft Sports Bar and Grill, they're remodeling that off sale. They're making it into a meeting room. And Draft Sports Bar and Grill, they open daily at 11 a.m. Tuesday through Sunday. They have lunch specials Tuesday through Friday, and they have nightly specials each day of the week. Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. I'll take a look at our scoreboard update. We have some finals from the state Class A girls hockey tournament. And no surprise, Warroad advancing to the championship. They beat South St. Paul 4-1. So a little more competitive game here in the semifinals. And Orono beat Proctor Hermantown 4-3 in overtime. So it'll be Warroad and Orono in the championship game tomorrow. Class AA consolation, it was Rosemount beating Lakeville North 4-3 in overtime. And Moorhead beat Centennial Spring Lake Park 6-2. And going on now as we speak, Andover's taking Edina in the Class AA semifinals. And then at 8 o'clock, Minnetonka takes on Gentry Academy. Pirates greeted by full court pressure, tied at 48, 7 seconds. Caitlin Christensen with the ball, gets a pick, dribbles into the front court, stops, now cuts into the lane. A little runner is blocked, and we're going to overtime. We're going to overtime now, so we'll have 4 minutes on the clock. And we'll have some free basketball here on the JV side. Crookston at one point trailed by 20 points in the game. It was over 20 points in the first half. And in JV, you have some girls that only play the first half, not the second half. I think Breckenridge did that with their varsity players that play both varsity and JV. I think they did the reverse. Breckenridge's varsity / JV players played the first half. Crookston's played the second half, and that's why we are going to overtime now after Crookston trailed by over 20. So JV, it's always a crapshoot, and this is no exception here. In college baseball, it was University of Missouri St. Louis beating UMC 4-2. College softball, Fort Hays State beat UMC 13-0. And we're now here in the JV girls basketball game. We're at least, 4 minutes of playing time away, possibly from a final score here. It is senior night. They're going to honor the 3 senior players and the senior manager as well. So there will be 4 that will be honored here tonight. Parents have the Commons area all decked out. They even put nice, this is the difference between the girls and the boys. The girls have the black tablecloth over some of the tables in the Commons / lunchroom. And the boys last night, they put on a nice spread with the cake and all the refreshments and everything. And the girls, I think, will do the same thing here. Crookston going left to right. You have Bowl. She dumps a pass off left wing. The 7th grader gets it over to Christensen. Now inside to Naomi Johnson. She'll put up the shot. No good. Rebound by Joey Nesseth. She's fouled as she tried to put it back in. And it is the Pirates having the first opportunity here to take the lead in overtime. Again, free basketball. A little bonus coverage here on KROX Radio and the KROX live stream. We do know this. We'll be streaming another game next Thursday for the Pirate girls basketball team. Who they are hosting in the first round of the playoffs, we're not quite sure. It could be anybody from Wadena Deer Creek to Park Rapids to Monaga to East Grand Forks, the possibility there. So the first free throw is no good. Second free throw is good for Joey Nesseth. So Crookston takes a 49-48 lead, 3:25 remaining in this first overtime. And do we have we have 5 fouls. So having to check onto the game will be, I'm assuming that is Adriana Spear, an 8th grader. There's 2 11s. So bringing the ball up into the front court is Grace Nicholson. Dumps a pass off right wing. Now gets it back up at the top of the key. Nicholson backs up to the half-court circle. Dribbles off to the left wing. Now cuts into the paint. She's tied up. Jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of Crookston. 49-48. Crookston leading by 1. 3:05 left in overtime in JV girls basketball. Varsity anxiously awaiting, but they're having fun taking in the overtime portion of the game. At least the Pirate Girls are. The Varsity Breckenridge girls just came out. Now at the top of the key, pass goes inside to Maddie Pregame. She'll put up the shot, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by Breckenridge. As either Emily Gowan or Mariah Coltis. I'm going with Coltis. She looks 5'11" to me. Now the pass goes near sideline, inside to Bull. Bull turns around, puts up the shot short off the front of the rim. That was Grace Bull, the 5'10" 7th grader. A lot of youngsters out on the court for both teams. Now dribbling off to the right wing with the ball. Pass goes off left wing to Piper Janning. Lob pass into the paint. Turning around, putting up the shot. No good. Rebound grab. Put back in with the left hand is Ernst. So Ernst gets the rebound in the putback. 50-49. Breckenridge leading. Now Nesseth kicks a pass out to Bull. Up to Christensen at the top of the key. She'll dribble into the paint. Puts up the shot. No good, but a foul is called. And Caitlin Christensen will be at the line where she's going to be shooting 2 shots. That is beyond the 10th team foul for Breckenridge. So Crookston shooting 2 shots no matter what here the rest of the way. First free throw for Christensen is off the mark. Again, 50-49 the score. Now the second free throw by Christensen. That's off the mark. Breckenridge holds on to the lead, and they have the ball halfway through overtime. Just under 2 minutes remaining now. 50-49, Breckenridge with the lead. A dribble off to the left wing. Janning dumps a pass inside. It's kicked out. It wasn't intentional, so no stoppage. Now a turnaround jumper is off the mark. Rebound is loose, and Nesseth comes away with it. Joey lost the ball. Regains control, gets it out. They're going to have to get it across quick here, and Bull does. So Grace Bull leaves it off to Christensen. She puts up the shot. It's blocked. Gets the own rebound, then shovels it off to Waldall. Leaves it out to Pregame. Now a 3 for Bull. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound goes to the far corner. Breckenridge picks it up. Now the pass over to Janning. Minute 12 remaining. There is no shot clock being used in this game, so Breckenridge, if they want, can just hold on to the ball. They don't have to shoot unless they have a layup underneath. Now a pass. It's deflected by Pregame. It's going to be picked up, though, by Breckenridge, and a timeout's going to be called. 54.8 seconds remaining in the JV game. We're in overtime. The inbound pass will be over on the far sideline. And I don't know if one of the Pirate fans said something, but the official looked behind him, pointing down where he is standing. That is the... So during the timeout, we're going to keep it here, as we'll have plenty of time to run the commercials in the varsity game and pregame show, which will be coming up here in just a moment. So the score here, 50-49, Breckenridge leading, 54.8 seconds left in the JV game. On the varsity side, both teams pretty even as far as records go and the results against like opponents. Crookston is 16-9 on the season, while Breckenridge is 15-8. Breckenridge in 6A, and they look like they're going to be the number 3 seed in the 6A tournament. While Crookston will be the number 7 seed in the 8AA tournament. And they will have a first-round home playoff game. That'll be Thursday at 7 o'clock, so less than a week away. Thursday at 7 o'clock, Crookston will host. And right now it looks like it's either going to be Monaga, could be East Grand Forks, could be Wadena Deer Creek, Park Rapids. Combination of any of those, one of those 4 teams, as it looks like they're going to be playing. So we'll have a foul. That'll be the 10th foul on Crookston. It'll be on Caitlin Christensen. That is her second personal foul. And at the line will be Breckenridge trying to take a 3-point lead if they hit both free throws. At the line, first free throw is no good. Worst case scenario here for Crookston. They'll be down by 2 points. 44 seconds remaining. Now the second free throw is good. So Crookston trailing 51-49, greeted by full court pressure. Nesseth gets the pass. She leaves it off to Bull. Grace into the front court. Now dribbles, stops, might have got away with a travel, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound Christensen. Caitlin lobs a pass up top of the key to Bull. Her pass is going to be picked off by Breckenridge in the backcourt. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Joey Nesseth, and that'll be on the 10th team foul. So at the line, shooting the double bonus will be Breckenridge. So they're going to be shooting 2 shots here in this JV game. We're in overtime, 24.3 seconds remaining. First free throw is good, so that gives Breckenridge a 3-point lead. This is a big one for Breckenridge, and actually for Crookston as well. If Breckenridge hits it, it's a 2-possession lead. Now the free throw is good, so a 4-point lead. That makes it 2 possessions. Crookston's going to have to hurry. Pass goes to Bull from Christensen. Bull gets a pick. Now firing up the 3 is Bull. That's off the mark. Rebound, Bruggeman. She puts it back up, no good, and a foul is going to be called. Now the Pirates set a pick there, a pretty good one. And if you're the Breckenridge player that was picked, you have to be pretty upset with your teammates for not letting you know it was coming. Now Bruggeman, first free throw is too strong. The Pirates just having a hard time hitting anything here in this overtime session. And now a timeout's going to be called by Crookston with 13.7 seconds remaining. So Crookston down by 4, 53-49. They're going to be at the line. They're going to be shooting one more free throw for a chance to get within a 1-possession deficit. So they are going to have to hit this free throw if they want a chance. So again, another timeout. So they're in the full timeout here. Again, in basketball, they need to cut the timeouts in half. Speed up the game along with the shot clock next year. That would be a perfect world, but we know they're not going to take away timeouts. Coaches would be not happy. So here we go. After the timeout, Crookston will be shooting one more. Bruggeman at the line. A few dribbles, size down the rim. A shot is good, so that makes it a 1-possession game. And now Breckenridge, they were going to inbound the ball from the inbounds. Now a long pass. The Pirates let one of the Breckenridge players break away. And then a foul is going to be called on Bruggeman. So Breckenridge will have a chance to go up by 2 possessions once again with 7 seconds left. Now the first free throw, that's off the mark. So Crookston, with a miss here, could have an opportunity. Of course, they would have to box out and get the rebound as well. They would have a chance to possibly tie the game. Now the second free throw is good. Back to a 4-point lead. That's a big one there for Breckenridge, and probably the nail into the Pirate coffin. Now Bull going to fire a long 3, just short off the front of the rim, and that's the ball game. 54-50. Breckenridge wins the JV game, and they come away with the victory. Breckenridge wins the JV game 54-50. Now we're getting ready for the varsity game. We'll have the Riverview Health pregame show. It's the 16-9 Crookston Pirates taking on the 15-8 Breckenridge Cowgirls. We'll take a break. We'll be back and have the pregame show coming up right after this timeout on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as we are going to continue the Riverview Health pregame show as we had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Breckenridge Cowgirls, Coach Austin Imdeck, in his 5th year as head coach. And here are his pregame comments. Well, actually, right now they are honoring the seniors. The 4 seniors. You have Libby Salentine is on your left with the back to the camera. And if you're listening, Libby is on the left. Then Macy Fee is in the left center. And then Abby Borovich is on the right center. And then you have the manager. And the manager for the Pirates, that is a senior, is Hallie Brueggemann. So those are the 4 seniors for the Pirates, and they are playing their last regular season home game. They will play their last home game of their career on Thursday, barring an upset of the number 2 seed if Crookston was able to win the first round. So there is a chance Crookston could have 2 more home games, but for sure, at tournament time, the only stats we deal with are for sures. And we know Crookston's playing at least one, more than likely, one more home game after this, and that'll be on Thursday against an opponent to be determined on Sunday when the seeds come out. So stay tuned. We'll let you know who Crookston is playing, and, of course, we'll have it streamed next Thursday right here on KROX. So now here comes the teams. We're going to have 20 minutes here. The Pirate Pep Band is playing once again. And, well, here is Coach Imdick and his pregame comments on KROX. We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Breckenridge Cowgirls, Coach Imdick. And, Coach, you're coming in and have had another solid season, and you must be happy with how the season's gone.
Yeah, just kind of like any sport, you have your ups and your downs throughout the course of a year. Throughout this season, we kind of got in that stretch where we played some tough competition after Christmas and lost some close games. But at the end of the day, I think that that makes us ready for this time of year and have had some learning experiences through those games. And we got we got some older players, some seniors that contribute quite a bit. But then we were pretty young. We play a lot of freshmen and a lot of sophomores, so they're learning each and every game, and we're seeing them progress throughout the season.
And as you said, with your schedule, too, there's not a lot of wiggle room, especially for those young players that are maybe new to big-time varsity minutes.
Yeah, we're in that HOL conference. I've always had a lot of respect for that conference and a lot of quality teams there. And, a couple of our non-conference games against Crookston and some of the teams we've played traditionally really get us battle-tested. And there isn't a lot of time to, sit and think about what if or whatever, because it's the next game up and you got to just learn as you go, and our kids have been doing a good job of that this year.
You're in the final week of the regular season, playoffs right around the corner, and what are you excited for with your team and how they've been playing lately?
Yeah, I think we've been sharing the ball pretty well lately. Our rebounding has improved. It's kind of been something we've been focusing on quite a bit in the latter half or the second half of this season. So some of the things that we've been focusing on in practice every single day is where we're seeing some improvement in the stat sheet or on any given night watching the film. So I just think the way these girls respond, they play tough. I don't ever have to question their effort. And some of those unteachable things is the things that they bring to the table, which is great and makes my life easier at times too.
What would you like to see your team improve on here before that first tournament game?
Yeah, I like our offense, our motion offense right now to get cleaned up a little bit. Sometimes the ball gets stuck and backside we aren't maybe moving like we should be and standing around a little bit too much. So those are some things we've been focusing on mostly, and then communication on defense is probably the other thing on the other side of the ball that we've been focusing on the most.
You get ready to take on Crookston, and what do you know about them?
Oh, we know they have a really solid point guard. We faced her. It feels like I've faced her every single year I've been here in Windjam. She's very quick, that quick twitch athlete that can change directions very quickly, handles the ball for them very well. A tremendous defender, right? Plus defender. Does a lot of good things on that side of the court. So just got to be ready for the different defenses that Coach Zimmerman's going to throw at us and be able to adjust and limit second chance points as well.
The health of your team, how are you there?
Yeah, we're sitting pretty good, knock on wood. That question always scares me a little bit, but coming into tonight, we're pretty healthy, so got to be thankful for that.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Cowgirl victory tonight?
Oh, we know we're not going to stop Windjam, but we got to slow her down. And then I think just a well-balanced attack on offense is going to benefit us the most, and just taking care of the ball offensively as well.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck tonight, and best of luck in the 6A playoffs.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
That is Coach Imdick, and we thank him for talking with us here. He's in his 5th season, and his Breckenridge Cowgirls are 15-8 on the year, and it looks like they're going to be the number 3 seed in their subsection behind 2 excellent teams, Underwood and Henning. But I would put Breckenridge's schedule. They've got the toughest schedule in 6A. There's no doubt about that. Playing in the Heart of Lakes. They play tough teams. They're playing another tough one here tonight in Crookston, and it should be a great battle between these two, the game before they go into the playoffs. So look for Breckenridge to maybe make a little noise in that 6A tournament. We will take a break. We'll be back. We'll hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Darren Zimmerman. His team is 16-9 on the season. And they've played a lot of the same teams Breckenridge has all season long, including a win over number 1 ranked at the time, the Hancock Owls. We'll take a break. We'll be back here from Coach Zimmerman. That's going to be coming up next on the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Darren Zimmerman. And, Coach, you're coming in, and hard to believe, the final game of the regular season. And the season has, I'm sure at times, seems like it's flown by. At other times, it seems like it's been forever.
Yeah, the season usually has a lot of different lives to it, different spans and seasons within the season. January is just it's an interesting month because it's usually cold and it's dark. And it's usually busy. You have a handful of games coming out of the Christmas holiday. And then February, by contrast, is just naturally shorter because there's less days in February. The days start getting longer. And it goes fast. And all of a sudden, playoffs is right around the corner, too. So, yeah, it is, in some cases, hard to believe that we're here in the last regular season game. And then it's like, well, that's the way it usually goes. So.
You're coming off a pretty good win over Stephen Argyle at their place, and I thought played a really solid offensive game.
Yeah, it was one of our better offensive games, and Stephen Argyle has really improved as the season went on. They had a good win last night down in Fertile, so to come out and play well in their home place, and they're usually traditionally a very good defensive team, if nothing else. So to come out and be able to execute on the offensive end, that was very important for us late in the season here.
You get ready to take on Breckenridge, and they're another solid team that you're going to be playing. And they've they beat Pelican Rapids. They played a lot of the same teams and have very similar type scores. And I would assume you're expecting another tough one tonight.
Yeah, no, they're a very good team. They traditionally have been in Class 2A for a long time, and they bumped down a couple years ago. But they still play a 2A schedule for the most part, still in the Heart of Lakes. So they play good competition, and they got some good athletes and some good size. And, at the end of the day, they're just a pretty good basketball team.
What are you going to have to do offensively against Breckenridge?
You know, we talked about it a little bit on Tuesday. We got to cut. You know, that's a big thing for us, is we just can't watch the ball, watch one kid dribble around and try to create. We got to all create and just move well without the ball. So that'd be kind of the big area of focus is making sure we're just moving without the ball, screening, cutting, doing all the details.
How about on the defensive end? What do you have to do against Breckenridge?
You know, we really got to make sure that we guard the paint. They got one kid down low with some size, and they got some kids that like to dribble drive in. So, you know, you always got to be able to protect the paint and then just know where the shooters are at so you can get out and contest them and run them off the three-point line a little bit. But at the end of the day, just got to be able to get in there and defend the paint.
The health of the team, everybody make it through Argyle pretty well?
Everybody made it through Argyle well, and yeah, so healthy and fortunate here, and thank God for that. The last game of the regular season, we're in good shape.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Pirate victory tonight?
You know, just need to come out and be intense right away, and then sustain that. And just consistency is probably the key word, because, we don't want to be consistently bad, but be consistently playing the type of basketball that we're capable of. So that's the big thing, is be intense and be consistent. And then defensively, we talked about stopping the dribble drive, stopping them in the paint. We got to be able to do that. And offensively, I think we should be able to run a little bit tonight. And then even when we're not scoring in transition, to keep that same tempo and that same effort in the half-court offense.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck in the final regular season home game. You're pretty much guaranteed to have one more in the playoffs, but still an exciting time.
It is, yeah. Good senior night here tonight, too, so it's fun to celebrate our seniors, managers, and players, and every home game is special. We've had a lot on the road this year, so we cherish these home ones and just thankful to be home here tonight.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck.
All right, thanks, Chris.
That is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Darren Zimmerman, and his pregame comments here on the Riverview Health pregame show and the regular season finale for both teams. Crookston 16-9 on the year. The Breckenridge Cowgirls, they are 15-8. We'll take a break. We'll be back and take a look at the starting lineups. Also take a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. All that's coming up next as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League. And welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as it's time to take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. First in girls basketball, the JV game, it was Breckenridge beating Crookston 54-50 in overtime. 54-50 overtime, Breckenridge wins. Varsity coming up here in just a few minutes. In softball, Fort Hays State beat UMC 13-0. In college baseball, University of Missouri St. Louis beat UMC 4-2. And in girls basketball, it was Ada Borup West. They came away with on the girls' side. Let me pull that up again here. On the girls' side, Ada Borup West beat Warren Alvarado Oslo 57-45. And the boys' teams played as well, and Warren Alvarado Oslo got a big win. They beat Ada Borup West 72-55. So a dominating win there for Warren Alvarado Oslo. Nice win for the Pony Boys. Those are the two finals that we have so far. At state girls hockey, the Class A semifinals were held today. And coming away with a win in the first semifinal game, Orono beat Proctor Hermantown 4-3 in overtime. And in the other semifinal, the Section 8A representative, Warroad, after a 15-1 win in the first round, they beat South St. Paul 4-1. So some good games in the semifinals, as is usually the case in girls hockey. And in Class A boys hockey too. Class AA, Andover, actually Edina, after two periods, leads Andover 1-0. And the final game tonight at the XL Energy Center, Minnetonka, takes on Gentry Academy. That should be a dandy. Class AA consolation at Tria Rink in St. Paul, the practice home of the Minnesota Wild. It was Rosemount beating Lakeville North 4-3 in overtime. And Moorhead, the Spuds, beat Centennial Spring Lake Park 6-2. Also playing right now is not yet, at 8 o'clock, Gopher Hockey. Number one ranked Gophers taking on Ohio State. And the Timberwolves are taking on Charlotte as we speak as well. So that's a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by our friends at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. Hey, it's still wintertime. Those cold temperatures are still here. And make sure your battery will start the first time every time. Buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, and ATVs. That's Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. That brings us the Legend battery starting lineups. First for the Crookston Pirates, they're 16-9 on the season, coached by Darren Zimmerman. They will be hosting a first-round playoff game on Thursday at 7 p.m. We'll have that both on KROX Radio and the KROX video stream as well. But the pregame show at 6:20 on both our broadcasting channels there. So remember that. Next Thursday, 6:20 the pregame, 7 o'clock the opening tip. We encourage you to get on out and cheer on the Pirates in person. If you're a Pirate fan, if you're a Breckenridge fan, we want you to cheer on Breckenridge. But cheer on your hometown team. And if you can't make it, though, we will have you covered with all the Pirate sporting events, whether it's on KROX Radio and a combination of the video stream as well for the home games. And the Pirate Girls, they'll start the usual five they've been going with pretty much all season long. They'll have Emma Gunderson, a 5'8" junior, Abby Baravich, a 5'11" senior, Isabel Smith, a 5'6" junior, Hallie Wincham, a 5'6" junior, and Libby Salentine, a 5'8" senior. It'll be Gunderson, Baravich, Smith, Wincham, and Salentine, the starting five for the Crookston Pirates. For the Breckenridge Cowgirls, they're 15-8 on the year, coached by Austin Imdeck in his fifth season. They will go like this. It'll be Jonica Bernadas, a 5'8" freshman, Parker Yagi, a 5'7 freshman. Abigail Johnson, a 5'7 junior. Sydney Roberts, a 5'6 sophomore. And Addison Twidwell, a 6'1 senior. It'll be Bernatus, Yagi, Johnson, Roberts, and Twidwell, the starting five for Breckenridge. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the opening tip coming up right after this timeout on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Grove Mechanical in Crookston wants to help you make the air in your home absolutely perfect with reliable, award-winning Lennox products. Ask them about available rebates from your local utilities. Stop in today at Grove Mechanical. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or you can visit them at grovemech.com. For great products, big savings, and perfect air, think Grove Mechanical in Crookston. They are your hometown heating and cooling professionals.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Welcome back. As we wrap up the Riverview Health pregame show, we're going to give you one more scoreboard update in boys basketball. East Grand Forks leading Warroad 43-30. And in girls basketball, we have a score there as well, a halftime score. Frazee leading East Grand Forks 35-21. So some scores there already at halftime. Crookston Pirates in their navy blue uniforms. They have the white numbers and lettering with the yellow trim. Crookston across the front of the jersey, and the Breckenridge Cowgirls going with the white uniforms. They have the green numbers, black trim. They have Cowgirls across the front of the jersey, and here we go. And we're underway. I've always thought the road jerseys should have your hometown, like Crookston, and then the home jerseys should have your nickname, but I've never figured that out. We know where Crookston's from. But at the top of the key, Breckenridge going left to right for those listening on the radio. Now dribbling is Yagi. She cuts in, up and under, puts up the shot, muscles it up, good. Parker Yagi gives Breckenridge a 2-0 lead to start off the ball game. Now the Pirates will come right back. You have Wenjum driving into the lane, a little floater, too strong, rebound, grabbed by Breckenridge. Hauling it down is Twidwell. She outlets the pass. Bernatus Dribbles over to the near sideline, picks up the dribble, bounces a pass inside to Twidwell. Now up top of the key, a wide open three, a long one is off the mark. Rebound, fighting for it were Wenjum and Yagi. Wenjum did a good job of shielding off Yagi. Yagi still tried to save it, but it was out of bounds, and it'll be Pirate ball. 2-0, Breckenridge with the lead, a minute into the ball game. Crookston going right to left. They turned off the lights, and this is why they don't do that. They weren't able to get the lights on the bank closest to the back of the east and west walls of the gymnasium. Luckily, it's not over the court, so and shouldn't hurt anything there. Actually gives it a little more atmosphere, I think. Now on the near sideline or far sideline, a three-pointer for Smith is off the mark. And Baravich tries to tap the ball away, but hits it too far out of bounds, and it will be Breckenridge ball. All right, after the completion of this game, the Pirate wrestlers and the wrestling coaches, they're going to be ready to set up the gymnasium for the Section 8A individual wrestling tournament tomorrow. We'll have that live streamed on KROX all day long from 10 until about 7 at least, or right around that ballpark. Now a shot is put up. That's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Baravich. That'll be her first of the game. Pirates, Wenjum leaves it out to Smith. Another three. That goes halfway down and spins out. Breckenridge, long pass, goes up to Bernatus. She'll put up a runner. That's off the mark. And Baravich had it, but it was knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. And it will be Crookston ball. Full court pressure put on by Breckenridge, and usually after the initial pass to Hallie Wenjum, it is broken easily, just like it was there. Wenjum's left-hand layup, though, is partially blocked, and Breckenridge grabs the loose ball. Now up to the top of the key. With it is Johnson. Johnson leaves it off right wing over to Bernatus. Now back to the left wing to Roberts. Roberts hands it off, back over to Bernatus. She'll dump it off to Yagi. Yagi behind the back dribble. Drives in, now puts up the shot. That's good. Tough shot there for Yagi. She has 4 points. All 4 points, and it's a 4-0 lead for Breckenridge. Now the Pirates turn it over. Pass goes to Yagi. Now over to the far side, putting up the shot, missing off the side. Rebound out of bounds, and a pushing foul is going to be called. I think it might be on, it's either Yagi or Roberts. And that'll be the first foul of the game, and that will be on Roberts, her first personal, first team foul. Pirates greeted by full court pressure. Wenjum lobs it back over to Baravich. Baravich on the right wing. Now over to the far sideline. Gets it to Gunderson. Gunderson inside to Smith. Cutting to the basket. She lays it in for two. Isabel Smith gets the first Pirate points. And Gunderson gets the first assist of the game as well. Pirates trail 4-2 after the Smith basket. 14:45 was the time of that, or 46 was the time of the basket. Now a pull-up jumper is good for Bernatus. That'll be her first points. 6-2, Breckenridge with the lead. Pirates have the ball knocked away out of bounds. We'll have our first substitutions of the game. Kelsey Cyril, a 5'6" senior, will check in, along with Emily Gowan, a 5'8" ninth grader. Now Gunderson, top of the key, leaves a pass off left wing, goes to Smith. Now up top of the key, Baravich. She'll fire a three. That's good. So Abby Baravich gives the Pirates their first three. It's now 6-5. That's what the Pirates are going to need here as they get into the playoffs. They're going to need different players scoring, as a lot of pressure is going to be put on as a three-pointer is made by Abigail Johnson. So Breckenridge answers with a three of their own, and it's now 9-5. Breckenridge leading by a couple possessions. Now Wenjum will drive into the lane, and she's going to be hacked by Gowan. That'll be her first personal. That is the second team foul. So two shots be taken by Hallie Wenjum. First free throw is good. Abby Baravich will check out. Checking in will be Chloe Bowl, the freshman. The second free throw for Windjam is good. So Hallie hits both free throws, 9-7. Crookston back to within 2. Now Breckenridge will bring it up into the front court. Pass goes off near sideline. With it is Gawain. Gawain leaves it over to Johnson. Now back to Bernatus. Bernatus up to the top of the key. Serrell, she spins, leaves a pass back. Working it around the perimeter now is Breckenridge over to the far sideline. Bernatus, she stops, fires up a 3. That's too strong. Rebound, Windjam will grab it. That'll be her first rebound of the game. Now the Pirates, Windjam, she attacks the basket, leaves a pass out. Smith, wide open 3 is good. Hallie Windjam had the defenders, 2 or 3 of them falling down on her, and she kicks the pass out, and the Pirates take their first lead, 10-9 on the Smith three-pointer. Now coming right back, Breckenridge putting up a wild shot off the mark is Gawain, but then Twidwell grabs the rebound, puts it back in, and it's an 11-10 lead now for Breckenridge. On the right wing, Bull dumps a pass up top of the key to Gunderson. Her 3 is short off the front of the rim, and Salentine grabs the rebound as it was tipped out. Now at the top of the key, with it is Windjam, off to Bull. Bull leaves it over to the far sideline to Gunderson. Back to the right wing. It'll go to Salentine. She fakes a shot. Twidwell didn't fall for it. Now pass up to Windjam. She'll take the 3. That's no good. A rebound. Twidwell for Breckenridge. Pass out over to Bernatus. Now to Gawain. Back to Bernatus at the top of the key. She'll kick a pass back over to the left wing. Now inside Twidwell. She's triple teamed, and a foul is going to be called on Crookston. And we'll see who that is on. That'll be on Windjam. That'll be her first personal foul. That'll be the first team foul in the game. Libby Salentine and Emma Gunderson will check out of the game. Checking back in will be Abby Barovich, and checking in for the first time will be Joey Nesseth, the 5'8 sophomore. Pass goes. Bernatus gets it into the far corner after the inbound pass went to Yagi, who checked back in. Yagi cuts into the lane. A scoop shot is good, and the foul. So Yagi will get her 6th point of the game. She'll be at the line looking for number 7. The foul will be on Abby Barovich. That'll be her first personal foul, second team foul. Yagi will be at the line trying for a 3-point play with 11:55 remaining, and she gets it. 14-10. A 4-point lead after the 3-point play for Yagi. Now the Pirates with it. Smith at the top of the key. Bounces a pass up top of the key to Bull. Now off to Barovich. Barovich leaves it inside. The ball is tipped away. Picked up by Bernatus. Bernatus over to the left wing. Now pass to Yagi. Yagi crosses over, drives into the lane, leaves a pass off to Twidwell. Now to Bernatus. She'll drive baseline underneath the basket, kicks it out. Yagi, long 2-pointer is good. Well, the Pirates going to have to figure out a way to slow down Yagi here, as she has already 9 points in the game. So 9 for Yagi in the game, 16-10. Breckenridge with the lead, 11:03 remaining now. Up to the top of the key, passes out of the reach of Windjam. Now the pick. Back over to the right wing. Driving in will be Bull, and she loses it out of bounds. Well, the Breckenridge fans, they want travel because she slid. You can slide. You just can't move from the sliding position. Know the rules. Jeez. You can slide on your stomach the whole length of the court, and it's not a travel. You can slide on your back as long as you don't roll over or leave from that spot you're sliding. That is the rule. So you can slide as far as you want. It is not a travel. The Breckenridge fans obviously do not know the rule book. Not many people do, though. Most fans, that is the number one. That and over the back. There is no over the back penalty anymore. It's called a push. First free throw was good for Twidwell. She gets the second as well, and it's now an 18-10 lead with 10:39 remaining. And the Pirates will turn it over again. Well, the defense getting to the Pirates here, Breckenridge. And now, Coach Zimmerman, he wants to talk to his team here. They've had a couple very empty possessions, and the Pirates want to talk it over. 10:33 remaining. 18-10 is the score as Breckenridge has the lead. They are on a 7-0 run. Twidwell has 4 points, and then 5 points for, well, that wouldn't be right, would it? Yeah. Yeah, it's a 9-0 run, excuse me. And it's, let's see, Twidwell had 2 and 2, so that's 4. Then you had Yagi with 5, so there you go, 9-0 run. 18-10, Breckenridge with the lead. They'll have the ball as well, looking to possibly double up the Pirates on this possession. Bringing it up into the front court, up to the top of the key. With it is Bernatis. Now over to Yagi. Her 3 is good. Yagi can't miss. That's her 12th point of the game, and it's now 21-10. Breckenridge with the lead. The Pirates going to have to, we said, they're going to have to find a way to slow her down. There she fires the 3 and rattles it home. Pirates looking to stop this 12-0 run. With it is Bull. Dribbles up into the free throw line. Now into the lane. Puts up the shot. Good. Nice job by Chloe Bull. Bull stops the 12-0 run by Breckenridge. 21-12. Crookston trailing back by single digits now. Yagi guarded by Windjam. Crossover dribble stops. Leaves a pass out left wing. Now firing up the 3 and hitting it is Roberts. That'll be her first points of the game. And Breckenridge cannot miss early on here. Getting the open shots, taking advantage of it. 24-12 is the score. Now the Pirates not able to get any points on this possession. And bringing it up, Yagi, long pass up to Roberts. A long 2, that's off the mark. Rebound is loose. Twidwell comes away with it. Twidwell leaves a pass out to Yagi. Now with it, Yagi looking for a pick. She gets one from Twidwell, drives into the lane, leaves a pass out to Bernatis. Her 3, that's too strong. Rebound, this time a foul is going to be called on Twidwell. Pirates boxed her out that time. And checking back into the game will be Cyril. She's going to replace Bernatis. 24-12. Breckenridge doubling up Crookston. Now Gunderson's pass stolen away by Yagi. Yagi dribbles it into the free throw line, leaves a pass off to Roberts. Roberts cuts into the paint. A left-hand scoop shot rolls off the back of the rim, no good. Twidwell with another rebound. Kicks it out, Yagi. A 3 is off the mark. Rebound tracked down by Windjam. Windjam into the front court along the far sideline. On the right wing, looks around, still looking. Dumps a pass off to Bull. She's on the left wing. Now back over to the right wing to Gunderson. Gunderson inside, right into the hands of Twidwell. Now into the front court. Pass goes inside. Twidwell turns around, leaves a pass inside to Cyril. She taps it out. Nice heads-up play up to Yagi. Top of the key from Roberts. Yagi dumps a pass off. Now it goes cutting into the lane is Johnson. She kicks it back out over to Roberts. Now to Johnson. Off to the right wing. It'll go over to Yagi. Yagi looking around, dumps a pass back left wing. Crossover dribble, cutting into the lane, putting up the shot. Good. Is Cyril. Cyril with the basket, 26-12. Breckenridge with the lead. 7:42 remaining. Now Crookston. Windjam puts up the shot, no good, and a foul is going to be called on Roberts. That'll be her second personal. That'll be the 4th team foul. At the line will be Windjam, where she's 2 of 2. First free throw is good. 3 points now for Windjam, all from the free throw line. Bull and Gunderson check out. Nesseth, Smith, Windjam, Salentine, and Baravich all in. Second free throw is good for Windjam. She goes 4 of 4 now in the game, 26-14. Pirates trail by 12. Have some work to do here with 7.5 minutes left in the first half. Now on the left wing, driving in Towards the top of the key. Pass goes out to Searle. Over to the near sideline. Pass into Twidwell. Twidwell kicks it back out. Wide open three for Searle. That's off the mark. Baravich grabs the rebound. That'll be her second of the game. She'll dribble up into the front court. Up to the top of the key. Leaves a pass off right wing. Over to Windham. Windham guarded closely by Roberts. They've had a different player on her almost every trip down the floor. Now a shot put up by Smith. That's no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Bernatus. On the near sideline, a pass goes to the hands of Gowan. Gowan, unfortunately, for the Pirates, is wearing a Breckenridge uniform. Now a three-pointer from the left wing is good. And the Pirates defense is just being sliced apart here with three-point shots and driving into the lane. Breckenridge leads big, 29-14 with 6:42 remaining. The Pirates want a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this 30-second break. You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. Well, the Pirates trail here at 6:42 left in the first half, 29-14. Breckenridge, they've done a little bit of everything, led by Parker Yagi, who has 12 points. So Yagi with 12, leading the way. But then 5 different players have scored. Or excuse me, 6 different players have scored. All 5 starters, then Searle off the bench. Now the Pirates will bring it up into the front court. Left hand, hip high dribble. Smith lays a pass off to the right wing. Over to, back to Smith from Baravich. Isabel hands it off over to Salentine. Salentine leaves a pass out to Windham. Her three is off the front of the rim. Rebound, Nesseth. Nesseth leaves it to Salentine over to the far side to Smith. Her three is good. Isabel Smith gets her 5th point of the game. Actually, 8th point of the game, excuse me. She has a couple of threes and a basket. It's now 29-17 after the Smith three-pointer. Pirates need a stop in a big way here. Quite a few of them. Now Searle on the left wing. She'll drive in, puts up the shot. Left-hand layup is good. Searle with her 4th point. It's now 31-17. Breckenridge with the lead. Now with it, 3-point attempt. That misses everything. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates. It'll be a Breckenridge ball. Chloe Bull will check in, replacing Nesseth. Inbound pass goes to Gowan. Gowan leaves it over to the left wing to Bernatus, up to the top of the key. Pass goes to Johnson. Johnson spin dribbles into the lane, puts up the shot, too strong. A rebound picked up by Windham. Windham, her 3rd rebound, dribbles over to the near sideline. She's collided with, nothing called. Now up to the top of the key. Smith with another 3, she hits it. She has 11 points, 3 threes, and the last 6 points for Crookston. 5:05 remaining in this first half, 31-20. Crookston trying to chip away at this deficit, which was 15 just a few moments ago. Now it'll be Bernatus. Leaves a pass off right wing over to Gowan. Gowan puts up the shot. It just rolls off the front. Couldn't stick to that front rim. Boy, Gowan, she was robbed on that one. That was a nice move, and it just rolled off the front of the rim. Now over to the far sideline. Pass goes inside from Windham to Baravich. A little right hand spinning scoop shot is good. 5th point of the game for Baravich, 31-22, and the Pirates showing some signs of life here in the last minute or so. Windham will get her 2nd assist of the game on that pass. Now on the right wing with it, Bernada. She'll drive baseline. A nice strong take. Ooh, a little contact. Nothing called, and a jump ball is going to be called. The possession arrow in favor of Crookston. Yagi will check back into the game. Going to be replacing Cerro. She gets a nice round of applause from the fans and bench as she checks out. 31-22 the score. 4:07 remaining in this first half of play. Breckenridge with the lead. Now Bull has the ball stolen away. And the ball is loose, still loose on the ground. The pass is ripped away. Nice passing tic-tac-toe. Missing the layup, though, is Yagi. And Windjam will grab the rebound. Boy, that was great passing by Breckenridge, but they weren't able to finish off the layup. Now with it is Borovich on the right wing. Another opportunity for the Pirates to chip away at this deficit. Trailing 31-22. Bull has the ball poked away again, and it goes out of bounds. Well, Chloe's going to have to be stronger with the ball. She turned it over twice on the same possession. They got it back after the missed layup. So not the same possession, but within 2 trips down the floor. Now pass inside to Twidwell. She turns around, puts up the shot too strong. Nice box out by Borovich. She'll get her 3rd rebound of the game. Abby bringing it up into the front court. Dribbles up to the top of the key. 3:15 remaining, first half of play. 31-22, Breckenridge with the lead, Crookston with the ball. Borovich backs her way in, lays a pass up top of the key to Salentine. Salentine stops, turns around, puts up the shot, and she was a little off balance, and I think instead of traveling, she just threw the ball up, went off the rim, and the rebound grabbed by Breckenridge. Now with it along the near sideline is Gowan, leaves a pass back. Over to Bernadis, Yagi, and now a reach-in foul is going to be called on Salentine. That'll be her first personal foul. That will be the 4th team foul. So both teams with 4 fouls apiece. One thing with the officials, they have been consistent, calling, let them play a little bit, which is what the teams are going to have to get used to, because at playoff time, more often than not, they let them play a little more physical than they did all season long, which is frustrating, but that's the way it is. Now at the top of the key, pass goes over to the far side. Now to Yagi. Yagi, crossover dribble, drives into the lane, kicks a pass out, far sideline over to Johnson. Now up to the top of the key, it'll go off to Gowan. Gowan leaves it back over to the left wing to Johnson. Johnson backs her way in, turns around, leaves a pass out. With it is Bernadis, leaves it to Yagi. She'll take a 3, that's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Nessa, that's her 2nd. Leaves a pass off to Smith. Her left-hand layup is good. Smith will get her 13th point of the game. 31-24. Pirates within 7 now with 1:53. That was all 2.5 minutes between baskets for Crookston, for anybody, actually. So on a drought here is Breckenridge. The Pirates have clawed back into it, down by 7, 31-24. Pass goes over to the far sideline to Yagi. Yagi, right-hand dribble, lays a pass off, over to Johnson. Johnson to Gowan. Gowan kicks it back to Johnson. Those two playing catch on the near side, right in front of the Pirate bench. Johnson backs her way in, dumps a pass out top of the key to Bernadis. Bernadis leaves a pass back over to the right wing to Gowan. Gowan back to Bernadis on the left wing. She'll dribble up to the top. Now leaves it to Yagi. Yagi cuts in, leaves a pass out, and a 3, misses everything. Twidwell grabs the rebound, but she is out of, well, she didn't touch it. So it'll be Pirate ball. And a timeout's going to be called by Breckenridge. So Crookston, they struggled for a while. Now Breckenridge is struggling as Crookston has gone on a, a 7-0 run, and they trail by 7, 31-24. 66 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout. You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. After the timeout, Crookston has the ball. 1 minute remaining in this first half of play. At the top of the key with it is Wincham. Wincham lobs a pass up to Borovich. Borovich grabs it underneath, and a reach-in foul is going to be called. I believe it'll be on either Twidwell or Yagi, and it'll be on Yagi. So Yagi will pick up the foul. That'll be her first personal. That's the 5th team foul. Pirates inbounding. Inbound pass goes to Smith, guarded by Yagi. Man-to-man defense by Breckenridge. Gunderson on the right wing, picks up the dribble. Hands it off. 38 seconds left. Pass inside to Nesseth. Out to Gunderson. Now up to Wincham. Wincham thought about the three, instead fakes the drive. Still the dribble at the top. Spin dribbles into the paint. Has the ball poked away. Yagi grabs it. Leaves a pass up to Gowan. Gowan drives in. Puts up the shot off the glass. Good. Gowan, nice jump stop. Gets the layup. 33-24. First basket in several minutes for Breckenridge. Top of the key, 7 seconds left. Borovich leaves a pass over to Wincham. Wincham, a long three. That's off to the left, and that's the end of the first half of play. And, well, it was Breckenridge building a big lead. They led 29-14, but the Pirates end on a 10-4 run in the final 6 minutes and 42 seconds of the half. To get within single digits, they trail 33-24. We'll take a break. We'll be back and take a look at the first half scoring. We'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and a whole lot more. All that's coming up in the halftime show right here on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Omen State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
And welcome back to the halftime show as the Breckenridge Cowgirls have a 33-24 lead. Taking a look at the scoring, leading the way for Breckenridge is Parker Yagi with 12 points. She has a three-point play, a three, and then 3 baskets as well, so 12 points for Yagi. And then pretty balanced after that, 5 for Yannicka Bernados, 4 points apiece for Addison Twidwell and Kelsey Serrell. 3 points apiece for Abigail Johnson and Sydney Roberts, and then 2 points for Emily Gowan. Playing and not scoring was Grace Nicholson. So that's the scoring in the first half, 33 points for Breckenridge. For Crookston, they have 24 points. They were led at 13 points from Isabel Smith, 3 threes and 2 baskets for her 13. Then 5 points for Abby Barovich, 4 points for Hallie Wenjum, and 2 for Chloe Bull. Playing and not scoring were Emma Gunderson, Libby Salentine, Joey Nesseth, all played but did not score for Crookston in that first half of play. That's a look at the scoring. Again, Crookston did finish the half much stronger, as they finished the half on a 10-4 run to get within this 33-24 deficit. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. That's going to be coming up next at the halftime show, where Breckenridge leads Crookston 33-24.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League. Well, taking a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update on scores that we have so far here this evening. In the JV game, it was a dandy. Breckenridge they were able to win in overtime 54-50. It was tied at 48 at the end of regulation, and Breckenridge wins 54-50 in OT. In softball, Fort Myers State beat UMC 13-0. College baseball, University of Missouri St. Louis beat UMC 4-2. They have some finals in girls basketball. Ada Borup West beat Warren Alvarado Oslo 57-45. Pelican Rapids beat Clinton Graceville Beardsley 83-50. Boys basketball, some finals. Climax Fisher beat Lake of the Woods 69-61. East Grand Forks beat Warroad 79-44. And Warren Alvarado Oslo beat Ada Borup West 72-55. In girls hockey, the state Class A semifinals, Orono beat Proctor Hermantown 4-3 in overtime. Warroad beat South St. Paul 4-1. So it's Orono and Warroad in the state championship tomorrow. And in Class AA, it was Andover and Edina. Last we saw, Edina was leading by a score of 1-0 after 2 periods of play, and we'll see if we can get an update there. And let's see. Andover beats Edina 2-1. So Andover comes back, scores 2 unanswered to beat Edina 2-1. The final score there. Now Minnetonka taking on Gentry Academy. That game should, if it's not underway, should be getting underway shortly. And the Class AA consolation, Rosemount beat Lakeville North 4-3 in overtime, and Moorhead beat Centennial Spring Lake Park 6-2. That's a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. The score here, 33-24. Breckenridge will start the second half with the ball, and they have the lead as well. Now over to the far sideline. A pass goes inside to Serrell, putting up the shot. No good. A good defense that time by the Pirates. And the rebound grabbed by Windham, her 5th. Windham leaves it off to Gunderson. She'll take the 3. That's off the mark. Rebound batted out. It's going to be tracked down by Breckenridge. Long pass up to Twidwell, and she lays it in for 2. 6 points now for Twidwell. 35-24, back to a double-digit lead for Barnesville, and now a foul is going to be called as Windham drives the lane. The foul will be on Twidwell. That's her second personal foul, first team foul in the second half. Crookston inbounding. With it is Windham. Leaves it over to Gunderson on the left wing. Dribbles up to the top of the key. Now picks up the dribble, hands it off to Borovich. Borovich dribbling off to the left wing. Now inside to Salentine. Turns around, puts up the shot. It's off the mark. Rebound. Tracked down by Bernatus. She's on the right wing. Looks around. Lobs a pass inside. It's going to be stolen away by Windham, who read that perfectly. Second steal of the game for Windham. Now she'll drive into the lane and puts up the shot. Too strong. A rebound. Breckenridge, Twidwell leaves it out over to the far sideline to Roberts. Roberts crosses the half-court line up to the top of the key, picks up the dribble, now hands it off to Johnson, who came over to get it. Johnson dribbling over to the far sideline, just inside the three-point line, backs her way into the block, leaves a pass out over. Now it goes off to the left wing to Bernatus. Back over, a 3 for Johnson. That's off the mark. Rebound tracked down in the far corner by Gunderson. Gunderson leaves it up to Borovich. Borovich with the dribble on the left wing. Dribbles up to the top. Now kicks it off, right wing, over to Windham. Windham looking for a pick. She gets one. Doesn't use it, though. Dribbles up to the top of the key. Now backs up. Over to the left wing, still with the dribble. Gets a pick from Salentine. This time uses it. Drives in, looks, now fires up a shot. That's off the mark. Twidwell with the rebound. She'll leave it out. Now into the front court with the ball is Breckenridge. Roberts leaves it back to Bernatus. She cuts into the lane, leaves a pass out. Yagi, she'll cut in and now puts up the shot. No good, but a foul is called. And I believe that will be on Gunderson. And it is. Gunderson, first personal foul. At the line is Yagi, looking for her first points of the second half after scoring 12 in the first half. First free throw is good. So Naomi Johnson will check into the game, replacing Salentine. Gunderson will check out, being replaced by Chloe Bowl. Now the free throw is good. So Yagi hits both free throws, 37-24. Yagi now with 14 points in the game, or excuse me, 15. No, 14, yep. Now the pass near sideline goes to Johnson. Johnson has the ball knocked away, regains control, and steps out of bounds. Boy, the Pirates just not taking care of the ball as a team. They've struggled in that department. And Breckenridge with the quick hands making Crookston pay for not securing the ball strongly. And that's exactly what you do as a defender. You make the other team pay for not being strong with the ball. And now another shot made by Breckenridge. They lead 39-24 after the basket by Roberts. That'll be her 5th point of the game. Now Crookston not able to take advantage. Yagi has the loose ball. Yagi dumps it off, left wing. Now over to the far sideline. Bernatus. She leaves a bounce pass on a beautiful play. Yagi is fouled by Windjam. Boy, nice coming across through the middle of the lane at the free throw line was Bernatus. Then she bounces a pass on the backdoor cut to Yagi, and Yagi was fouled. She's 2 of 2 from the free throw line, misses the first free throw there. 2 of 2 in the second half, 3 of 3 in the game, now 3 of 4. Crookston has not scored yet. 14:50 remaining in the second half. Yagi. Free throw is good. 40-24. Largest lead of the game now for Breckenridge, 16. They have outscored the Pirates 7-0 here in the second half, and the Pirates turn it over once again. Pirates just cannot handle this Breckenridge defense. Now with it, Bernatus. We told you in the pregame show this Breckenridge team is going to be one that's going to make a run in the 6A tournament. And now Yagi, the layup is off the side of the rim. Borovich with the rebound, her 4th of the game. Borovich over on the far sideline, leaves it off. Now driving in, a Bull airballs one, and I don't know if that slipped out of her hand or what happened there, but it was well short. And then Breckenridge comes right back and hits another shot, and that will be the 7th point for Bernatus. And this one getting out of hand if you're a Pirate fan, and you got to like the effort here, and the defense turned into offense for Breckenridge if you're a Cowgirl fan. They are just dominating this game, and it's all started on the defensive end. Pass off right wing. Over, goes to Bull. Bull tries to drive in. And a timeout's going to be called by the Pirates, so we'll take one as well. 42-24, Breckenridge leading big. Just under 14 minutes remaining in the game. And we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 1-minute timeout.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota High School Sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
After the timeout, Breckenridge called for a carry, so it's 42-24 the score. Crookston trailing big. A lot of time left, though, 13:41. Now Salentine will spot up for the three. It's too strong off the back iron. Yagi with the rebound, and she'll bring it up. Right hand, hip high, dribble up to the top of the key. Dumps a pass off near sideline. Now back to Yagi at the top of the key. And, well, fakes the handoff to Bernatus. Now gets it over to Searle. Searle leaves it back over to the left wing. It'll go to Godwin. Being patient here is Breckenridge, and why wouldn't you when you lead by 18 with 13:10 remaining. Bernatus back to Yagi. Yagi on the left wing, guarded by Windjam. Crossover dribble, cuts into the lane. A little scoop shot, that's off the mark. Rebound, though, goes to Yagi. She puts it back up and good. Now the Pirates not boxing out there, and the ball was tipped right back to Yagi. And Yagi will get her 5th point of the half, 17th of the game. Now inside, it's Salentine. They're going to call a foul on Twidwell. That'll be her 3rd personal foul. At the line, free throw is good for Salentine. So Libby hits the first free throw. Now the second free throw is off the mark. Rebound tracked down by Windjam. Windjam fires a 3. That's off the front of the rim. No good. So Windjam gets the 6th rebound of the game for her. Driving is Bernatus. Leaves a pass up. Driving into the free throw line is Johnson. Now she leaves it out over to Roberts. Or excuse me, that is Godwin. Godwin back to Bernatus. Now cutting into the lane again. Breckenridge backing her way in is Johnson. Leaves a pass out to Searle. Her shot is blocked. Now Bernatus with it for Breckenridge. Spinning into the lane. Turns around. Leaves a pass off. Checking into the game for the first time is Aaron Blofus, a 6-foot sophomore. And then a pass inside and putting it in for an easy 2 is Searle. That'll be her 6th point of the game. So Searle with the basket makes it 46-25. Now Smith with the ball for Crookston. Leaves a pass off to Bull. Another quick 3 for the Pirates. And they've taken a lot of bad shots here in the second half. And Coach Zimmerman just with his hands crossed. Not thrilled with the shot selection here the past couple of possessions especially. Now it's Bernatus leaving a pass out to Searle. She spins into the lane. Shot is blocked by Baravich. Abby says, get that out of here. Now the Pirates with it. Baravich pulls up for a long 2. That's off the mark. And the Pirates again, a quick shot in the offense, not running the offense at all. And Coach Zimmerman going to put in a Joey Nesseth at the next dead ball. 21-point lead for Breckenridge. Pass goes over to Bernatus, and her 3 is good. Bernatus gets her 10th point of the game. 49-25 is the score. Now Windjam has the ball knocked away. Salentine dumps a pass to Smith. Near side, her 3 is short. Rebound. Grabbed by Breckenridge. Bringing it into the front court. Pass goes almost an over and back, but able to get the crossed was Johnson. Now to Searle, off to Bernatus. Bernatus into the paint. Now leaves a pass out right wing, and a shot is off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Salentine. That's her 2nd rebound of the game. It'll be Baravich bringing it up into the front court. Leaves a pass off to Windjam. Now inside to Salentine. She leaves it back out. Now it'll be Bull with another 3-point attempt. And the Pirates settling for the 3s here. And that hasn't been their game for most of the year. Now a shot fired up and settling for 3, and rightfully so is Bernatus as she hits her 2nd 3 in a row. It's been a frustrating past 2 nights here for Pirate basketball. The boys struggled big time last night. Now the girls struggling big time here tonight. We'll just say both teams anxiously awaiting playoffs, but they're not going in on a good note. And we will have a substitution here, a mass substitution for Breckenridge. Coach Imdeck going to give some of the players, some more players, some playing time here. And for Crookston, they'll bring in Macy Fee, the 6'1 senior. Borovich leaves a pass over to Nesseth. Nesseth drives in, puts up the shot. Good, and the foul. Joey Nesseth. The defender ran right by her, so she drove the lane, puts up the shot. She gets fouled and has a chance for a three-point play. It's been a 19-1 run up to that point. And a three-point play for Nesseth. With 9:28 remaining. And up to that point, a 19-1 run by the Cowgirls. And they lead comfortably 52-28. Now driving into the lane, Yagi. Her right-hand layup on the left side is good. She gets two more. 54-28 is the score. Now to be Borovich. Pass inside to Fee. She'll put up the shot and rolls off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound. Grabbed by Breckenridge. With the ball is Grace Nicholson, the junior guard. Dumps a pass off left wing to Yagi. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on the Pirates. That'll be on Borovich. So Borovich picks up her second personal, third team foul. Hallie Wenjum will check out. Isabel Smith will check in. Over halfway through the second half, 54-28 the score. Breckenridge leading big. They used a 19-1 run to start the second half. Now Yagi, her shot is blocked by Borovich, her second block. Better mark that down. Now driving into the lane. Pass goes out to Nicholson. She'll kick the pass off to Yagi. She fakes right, drives left. Triple teamed and a travel called. Good help defense by the Pirates that time. Gunderson and Fee stepped over to stop Yagi, and she was leaning a little too far. It's the first time the Pirates have had help defense, so Yagi wasn't ready for that. Now the pass over to the right wing. Goes to Nesseth. She takes a few dribbles. Now bounces a pass to Borovich. Borovich looking to make a move. Dribbles into the paint. Now puts up the shot and good. Abby Borovich gets her 7th point. 54-30 the score. Salentine and Wenjum will check in at the next dead ball. And we'll have that dead ball as the Pirates knock the ball out of bounds. So Nesseth and Fee will check out. 7:49 remaining. Now looking to inbound. Pass goes, and it's good. Johnson gets her 5th point. Now driving into the lane. Wenjum, she stops, puts up the free throw line jumper. That's off the mark. Rebound is loose out of bounds. Last touch by Breckenridge. It'll be Crookston ball. We'll have Searle checking back in, replacing Nicholson. So Wenjum only has 4 points in the game. Breckenridge has shut her down, and that's what Coach Imdeck said. You can't stop her. Well, they have. So he proved himself wrong. Great defensive effort by Breckenridge here. And they have been ready this entire game. They have just shut down the Pirates any which way they can. It's been an impressive defensive performance. Unfortunately for Crookston, whoever they play in the first round, they're likely won't have the same talent Breckenridge does, same athletes, but this is a huge recipe on how to shut down Crookston offensively. Crookston only 30 points with 7 minutes left. Now pass goes off, right wing, driving into the lane and getting bumped on the play. Nice aggressive take was Sydney Roberts. She's knocked to the ground. She'll be at the line where she's going to be shooting 2. That'll be the second personal foul on Gunderson. First free throw is in and out, no good. Now the second free throw shot is off the mark. Wenjum with the rebound, her 7th. So both free throws missed there. That'll be Baravich. She's on the left wing. Leaves a pass up to Gunderson. Gunderson back over to Windjam. Windjam stops. Now fires up a long three and hits it. Windjam with her 7th point of the game. First points of the second half. And Crookston calls a timeout with 6:34 remaining after the Windjam 3, 56-33. It's all Breckenridge here over the Crookston Pirates and girls basketball. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout. You're watching Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. Well, Crookston calling a timeout after the three-pointer by Hallie Windjam. Boys basketball score, a final. It was Black Duck beating Kellier Northholm 89-38. Black Duck having a solid season this year in boys basketball. And just received that text from Black Duck coach. And from Goodridge Grigla, it was Goodridge Grigla girls basketball beating Winnimac 55-19. 56-33 the score. Pirates going to go with a little pressure on the full court. Not quite full court, but three-quarters court pressure. It'll be Serrell driving into the lane. Had the ball poked away, regains control, dumps a pass out near sideline. Now the pass inside to Twidwell. It's going to be knocked away by Baravich out of bounds. Last touch by Baravich. It will still be Breckenridge ball. 6:10 remaining. Chloe Bull will check back into the game, replacing Gunderson. Pass, Twidwell has the ball stolen away by Windjam. Windjam comes from behind and gets her third steal of the game. And then the Pirates not able to convert on the offensive end, coming right back. Breckenridge backing her way in, looking for some room. Pass goes to Twidwell, and we're going to have a timeout called by Breckenridge. So he wants Coach Imdek, before the pass was out, passed off to Twidwell, he called for a timeout. So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this 30-second break. You're watching Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. So after the timeout, Breckenridge will have the ball. They're inbounding on the baseline underneath their own basket. Breckenridge looking for their 16th win of the season. Both teams would be 16-9 if this score holds up, and I don't see, I mean, there's a chance. It's high school sports, but it would be quite the comeback here for Crookston if they were able to win. But it looks like both teams will be 16-9 during the regular season. So Baravich looking. Now leaves it off to Windjam. Windjam over to Smith. Smith gets it up to Bull. Bull dumps a pass off to Windjam. Windjam inside to Salentine, and she lays it in for two. Nice pass by Windjam. And Libby gets the Pirates within a 56-35 point deficit. That'll be Salentine. That is her third point of the game. Now Breckenridge with it. Serrell leaves a pass up top of the key. Bernatus. She dumps it back over to Johnson. Johnson back to Bernatus on the left wing. She'll cut in towards the free throw line. Now a pass out Johnson. Her three off the mark. Rebound grabbed. Put back up no good by Roberts. And then the follow-up is no good. And a jump ball is called. It'll be Breckenridge ball as the possession arrow is in their favor. Checking into the game will be Grace Marinkowski. Yagi will check back in. And also checking in will be Gowan. Lob pass goes up to Yagi at the top of the key. Guarded closely by Smith, just inside the 10-foot volleyball line. Now back over to Gowan. Pass off, top of the key. In between the leg dribble. Ball comes loose. Now it's Bernatus. Bernatus drives into the lane, leaves a pass out far sideline over to Gowan. Her three is off the mark. Rebound grab, put back in and good. And that was Yagi. So Yagi gets two more. And the Pirates will come right back, and they're fouled and will be at the line shooting two. That'll be Abby Baravich. 58-35. It's all Breckenridge here. They started the second half on a 19-1 run, and that was the nail, as we call it, as Macy Fee and Emma Gunderson will check back into the game, replacing Wenjum and Smith. .409 remaining. Baravich's second free throw is good, so Abby goes 1 of 2 from the line. 58-36, Breckenridge with the lead. 8 points now for Baravich. Yagi at the top of the key, leaves a pass off right wing to Gowan. Over to the left wing, a three-point attempt is off the mark. Fee with the rebound, and then a foul is going to be called. I don't think a lot of the players heard the whistle. So Nicholson will check into the game here after they give the foul number. So the foul will be on Miranowski. That'll be her second personal foul. That's the 6th team foul. Well, it is Gunderson. Leaves a pass up to Baravich. Baravich takes a dribble, leaves it off to Salentine. Salentine back over to Baravich. Baravich dribbling up to the top. Kicks it off over to Gunderson. Now into Baravich. She'll put up the jumper and hits it. Abby Baravich with 3 straight points now. 58-38, 20-point deficit for Crookston. Breckenridge with the ball, 3:17 remaining. The top of the key, Yagi leaves it off to Bernatus. She's at the half-court circle, dumps a pass off to Nicholson. Now over to the near side, back to Bernatus, and she'll dribble up to the half-court circle area. Bounces a pass off to Yagi. She leaves it back over. Crosses over. Now back to Yagi. Yagi lobs it back over to the near sideline, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Salentine. Nesseth will check back into the game, and she's going to replace Baravich. And we'll have 4 new players checking in for Coach Emdeck, going a little deeper into the bench now with that big lead at 20 points with 2:50 remaining. Bounce pass goes inside. Checking in is Ernst, and Ernst kicks the pass out. That'll be a bucket for, well, I was looking down when they shot it. We'll get that. Now a pass inside to Fee, misses the bunny inside, grabs the loose ball. It's a jump ball. The possession arrow in favor of Crookston. Now the inbound pass goes to Fee. She gets the bucket and the foul. So all 3 seniors have scored here on senior night now. And Fee will have a chance for a 3-point play. Caitlin Christensen will check into the game for Crookston. And the free throw is too strong off the back iron. And well, we're going to have a Breckenridge player who was across the line too early, so they'll get a second opportunity here. And Fee's free throw is good, so she gets the 3-point play. She's officially 1 for 1 from the free throw line. First one doesn't count. 2:20 remaining. Breckenridge going to end the season with a nice win here. They've won 3 in a row. And now a pass is out of bounds. Turnover on Breckenridge. Again, Breckenridge, it looks like they have played everybody here. So Gunderson going to bring it up to the top of the key. Stops, leaves a pass up top of the key to Bull. Bull drives into the lane, now puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Ernst grabs it. She secures the ball strongly, rips it away from some pesky Pirates trying to knock it away. Now a shot is fired up from the far side, no good. Rebound is loose, and they're going to call a foul as Bull was run into by Blofis. That's a tough one if you're Blofis. You're going for the ball, and then it's a scramble for the ball. Blofis is going for it. Bull beat her to the punch, and so Bull was fouled. And now Naomi Johnson going to check in. She's going to replace Emma Gunderson with 1:48 remaining. So all the Pirates starters are on the bench now as well. So the free throw is missed by Bull. With it on the right wing. Blofis leaves it out to Nicholson. Nicholson crossover dribble. Stops. Now leaves it over. Far sideline. And Nesset's going to be called. Oh, they're going to say stepped out of bounds. Joey had the hands on. Now Fee will check out of the game. And Grace Bull will check into the game with 1:27 remaining. At the top of the key with it is Chloe Bull. Chloe with the 3 on the right wing. That's off the mark. Rebound is tracked down by Johnson. She lobs a pass up to Christensen. Her 3 is good. Christensen with a 3 there. Good hustle by the Pirates. They trail 60-44. Nice to see Caitlin Christensen, who had a big 3 to force the game into overtime, the JV game. And Caitlin gets the bucket there. Breckenridge with it, 40 seconds remaining. Now up to the top of the key. Pass goes off to Blofis, to Nicholson. Now over to the right wing. It'll go to Konzemius. Konzemius' pass goes into the backcourt. It's picked up by Bull. Grace Bull pulls up for a jumper and hits it. Grace Bull, the 7th grader, gets her first points. 60-46 with 13 seconds left. Chloe Bull with tough defense. Now up to the top of the key, Breckenridge. Looks like they're just trying to hold it here. Blofis drives in, and that's going to be the end of the ball game. The final score, 60-46. Much closer than it actually was because the Pirates ended the final 4 minutes of the game on a 10-2 run. But it was all Breckenridge here tonight at the Crookston High School Gymnasium from the last, for most of the game, especially the 19-1 run they started with in the second half. And they coast to a 60-46 victory over Crookston. Both teams will end the season at 16. Well, Crookston will end at 16-10. Breckenridge will be 16-8 on the year. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Have the postgame show. We'll talk with Coach Darren Zimmerman and more. That's all going to be coming up in the postgame show. Breckenridge ends the regular season with a victory, 60-46, the final score here in Crookston.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sis van der Hoef, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Hoef, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Welcome back to the postgame show as the Crookston Pirates fall to the Breckenridge Cowgirls by a final score of 60-46. Crookston ends the regular season with a 16-10 record, while Breckenridge improves to 16-8. Taking a look at the scoring for Breckenridge, they were led in scoring. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 21 points for Parker Yagi, 13 points for Bernatus. And then 6 points apiece for Addison Twidwell and Kelsey Cyril. 5 points apiece for Abigail Johnson and Sydney Roberts. 2 points for Emily Gawain. For Crookston, they were led in scoring by Isabel Smith with 13. 10 points for Abby Baravich. 7 points for Hallie Windjam. 3 points for Macy Fee. 2 points apiece for, 3 points for Libby Salentine as well. And then 2 points apiece for Chloe Bull, Joey Nesseth, and Grace Bull. Then a 3-pointer for Caitlin Christensen as well. And the Pirates fall by a final score of 60-46. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll talk with Coach Darren Zimmerman and get his post-game comments. We'll have that coming up right after this. Again, the final score here from the Crookston High School Gymnasium. It was Breckenridge 60, Pirate Girls 46.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Welcome back to the postgame show as it's time to take a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Draft Sports Bar and Grill, they open Tuesday through Sunday at 11 a.m. And they also have, lunch specials from 11 to 1:30 Tuesday through Friday. And then they have nightly specials every night of the week at Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston, right next to the Crookston Sports Center on the northeast end of town. Taking a look at the scores that we have in the JV game, Breckenridge beat Crookston in overtime 54-50, and in the varsity game, Breckenridge beat Crookston 60-46. And softball, Fort Hays State beat UMC 13-0, and baseball, it was University of Missouri St. Louis beating UMC 4-2. Girls basketball, Frazee beat East Grand Forks 60-51. Pequot Lakes beat Park Rapids 63-22. Pelican Rapids beat Clinton Graceville Beardsley 83-50. Ada Borup West beat Warren Alvarado Oslo 57-45. Toronto beat the Wild 2-1 in overtime in the NHL. Boys basketball, it was Climax Fisher beating Lake of the Woods 69-61. East Grand Forks beat Warroad 79-44. Perham over Hawley 69-60. And it was Warren Alvarado Oslo beating Ada Borup West 72-55. State girls hockey and the Class A semifinals. Orono beat Proctor Hermantown 4-3 in overtime. Warroad beat South St. Paul 4-1. And the Class AA semifinals, Andover beat Edina 2-1 with 2 unanswered goals. And Minnetonka, they are taking on Gentry Academy as we speak. Class AA consolation, Rosemount beat Lakeville North 4-3 in overtime, and Moorhead beat Centennial Spring Lake Park 6-2. That's a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Still waiting for Coach Darren Zimmerman, and we'll take a break. We'll be back, see if we can get his post-game comments coming up right after this timeout on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League. Welcome back to the post-game show as the Crookston Pirates fall to the Breckenridge Cowgirls by a final score of 60-46. And the mats are officially out. We've got the two mats down, and it doesn't take much time with these new mats. They come a lot lighter, and, well, if they fell on somebody, you don't have to worry about somebody dying anymore. They used to hold the old heavy mats. They had to hold them in the ceilings at a lot of gyms, but now they can store them. They break them up into pieces. They're pretty light, and so it's not too tough to set up wrestling anymore. And they're able to, well, they've got it out. Coach Hansen giving some instructions on lining up the mats correctly. And they have the two mats out, and they're getting ready for the Section 8A individual wrestling tournament, which will be held here at the Crookston High School Gymnasium tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. We encourage you to get on out and cheer on the wrestlers, but if you can't, we will have it video streamed on KROX. And now we're joined by the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Darren Zimmerman. And Coach, obviously it was a tough one here tonight as you took a 10-9 lead 5 minutes into the game. Then they went on a 12-0 run, and you just couldn't get anything consistently going on offense.
No, yeah, I mean, defensively we weren't great either, but certainly on offense it was a tough night. Just we started fine, and then we had a pretty good kind of run to end the first half a little bit, but overall it was just really inconsistent. If I were to count, I'd say 50% of our possessions or more than that was just one or two passes and shot. I mean, we played defense all night tonight.
And that was one thing on the defensive, on the offensive end, especially in the second half. I think it was probably about 80% of your possessions. Might not have even been one pass. It was a lot of quick shots, a lot of threes, and I know they were trying to make up for the deficit, but when you work the ball around and pass the ball, that's when you were playing well.
Yeah, you don't certainly get it back in one shot ever, and it's just not very often where you take a first shot and it's a great shot. They're a pretty good defensive team. They've had some good wins this year and showing that, tonight that they're a good defensive team. And, another thing too, we're not even good rebound position after one pass, and we didn't rebound the ball well. We didn't really have an opportunity to because we just made one pass or two passes and then we're shooting it, and that's not a formula for success for us.
Isabel Smith had a great first half where she had 13 points, 3 threes, and 2 baskets, and she had the hot hand in that first half.
No, that was good for us, especially, you take away some positives. If it's hard to do, and you feel like it's hard to do in this game, but at the end of the day, you gotta let it go and just take away some things, good and bad, and that's certainly one of the good things is she's really been playing well lately, just kind of stepped up her game, and obviously when she's shooting the ball like that, it makes us a lot better, and I just liked her defense tonight too, and just liked her, she was attacking the basket a little bit too, had some tough runners that were close to going, so it was good to see her have a good game, and that's going to be big for us here in the coming weeks.
And the second, you trailed 33-24 at halftime, and it looked like you had a little life going into the locker room, but then you didn't score a basket until 9:28 left in the first half. You had Libby Salentine with a free throw in the first 8+ minutes, and you were outscored 19-1, and obviously that was the difference in the game.
That absolutely was. We were down at half, and we had cut it to, I think it was 7, and then they got a layup at the end. It was a 9-point game at half, or was that what it was?
Yep, 33-24.
Yeah, so we were close there. I'd like to have it at 7, especially the way we played. We just didn't play overly well outside of the first few minutes. So then to battle back and get it under single digits, I thought that was pretty big. And just coming out, we were just, kind of flat again, just couldn't get things going and just rush through things. And when we do that, you just don't get very good looks and low percentage shots when that happens too, and that was the case tonight.
A tough one, not the way you wanted to go into the playoffs. I think that's the most troubling. Win or lose, if you lose to Breckenridge by a basket, played well, you can take that. But this one didn't play your best, that's for sure.
No, we didn't play our best. And I give Breckenridge credit; they had a lot to do with that. They just outplayed us in pretty much all the facets of the game tonight. So it is not necessarily how we want to go in, but if we can learn from it and stay hungry from it, we're going to be just fine, and that's what we got to do. I mean, there's no other option. Yep. People will say next Thursday are ready to go. Well, we better be. We better be ready to go because it's for real, and it's win or go home. So it's our job to get ourselves ready, and that's what we'll do.
And maybe you got it out of your system here before the playoffs, which is good.
Yeah, I hate if that's a silver lining, well, I guess we'll take it. But
we're looking for it, Coach.
Yeah, we are. Thanks, I appreciate that. But just we understand. I think we talked about some things in the locker room. We spent a little extra time in there, just things that we got to do differently on offense and set more screens. And not rush through things and realize that there's just a lot of time. The game's a long game, and there's a lot of time. Even when you get down, you got to stick with it, run your offense, and not get off schedule, as football coaches like to say.
Yep. And as you said, if you learn from it, then you can chalk it up as a positive. And I know your girls, they're going to take this to heart, and they're going to be ready on Thursday in the first round.
Yeah, they will. We'll get a home game here. We know that. So we get to defend our home floor, and it's one game at a time.
Yep.
It's a long postseason, but it's one game at a time, and that's all all we're focused on.
Yeah, you can't worry about the second round if you don't win the first round.
That's exactly right. So it's Thursday. Whoever we're going to see, we'll find that out probably Sunday morning by the sounds of things, and we'll be ready to roll.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. And, it's a whole new season and an exciting time of year, that's for sure. And the nice thing, as you said, you're going to be at home for sure on Thursday. 7 o'clock will be the start, barring an agreement with both schools, maybe move it an hour early depending on the travel. But 7 o'clock is the scheduled start time, and of course, if it changes, we'll let you know. And Coach, best of luck on Thursday. We'll see you then.
Yep, thank you, Chris.
That is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Darren Zimmerman. We thank him for joining us here in the post-game show. That should about do it. We're going to wrap up here, and we're going to get ready for wrestling. We're going to set up our cameras. So we're going to have 2 cameras set up and have both mats will be covered. I'm going to have to figure out. Last year we did it from down on the floor, but I'm going to see, Tom, we might have to figure out if we want to be up top or down low. I haven't figured it out yet, but we'll play that by ear, and we'll set up all the cameras and see if up here is not a bad. The only problem is there's people right in front of us here, but down low the official is there, and it's tougher to see. So there's no perfect area. If there was, well, that's where we would be set up. So. Tough senior night, tough regular season finale here for the Pirates, but a great game by the Breckenridge Cowgirls. They're ready. And as I said before the game started, the Breckenridge Cowgirls, they're going to be a team you don't want to play in the 6A tournament, that's for sure. And best of luck to them. And the scary thing is they're pretty young, too. So 6A is, I know they already have been warned, but it is Breckenridge. Should have some success in the postseason. There's no doubt about that. And we wish them best of luck in the 6A tournament. Again, we'll be back here Thursday night, Monday, Thursday, Friday next week, and, of course, tomorrow with the live streaming of Pirate Wrestling tomorrow and the Section 8A Individual Wrestling Tournament. That will start at 10 and go on until they're done, but about 6:30 to 7:30 in that ballpark. And we'll have all of the wrestling all day long right here on the KROX video stream. And then Monday night, we will have Crookston Pirate Boys Basketball as they take on Fertile Beltrami. That'll be a tough task for the Pirate Boys. That'll be live streamed and on KROX Radio. Tuesday, we will have a Section 8A girls basketball play-in game. It looks like it's going to be Stephen Argyle possibly hosting Climax Fisher, but we'll find out for sure this weekend. And we'll have that game at Tuesday night on KROX Radio. And then on Thursday, we will have Crookston Pirate Girls Basketball in the first round of the 8AA tournament. That'll be video streamed and on KROX Radio. Then on Friday, we will have Crookston Pirate Boys Basketball in their regular season finale as they will be hosting Ada Borup West, another tough opponent for the Pirates. That'll be Friday night at 7 o'clock, the pregame 7:30 on KROX Radio and the KROX video stream. So that is our schedule for next week, and hopefully Saturday we'll be covering Pirate Girls Basketball somewhere as well. And we'll also have probably some 8A girls basketball matchups as well. So stay tuned. We'll keep you updated. Your tournament headquarters here, KROX Radio and the KROX video stream. Thanks for listening. Again, the final score from the Crookston High School Gymnasium. It was the Breckenridge Cowgirls improving to 16-8 on the year. Crookston dropping to 16-10. It was Breckenridge 60, Crookston 46.